Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I seem to have got it to work. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I seem to have got it to work. Oh, I'm really crying. We had the pathetic hater cowards. There's like this a hater, this haters don't subscribe to me. Just wait for me to go live and start spamming. Laughing modus. Like I care what some loser freak things about me. Like that's gonna. It's like what things. Yeah, it's like I don't like coward bully types, losers. But it is quite pathetic. You're a life loser. I'm not joking. There's like you can tell. I said can be a cyber stalker. Some work for the game stalking program. Once people just subscribe to me, one or more. It's like as soon as I go live, they tune in to start spamming laughing modus, and I hit the thumb down. It's like one person. It's like I have more. I have very few haters. It's almost kind of like concern. It's like I might not be shining enough because it's like the haters. It's like I've got less haters. I look at my metrics. A lot of times it's just one unlike on it. It was like a training stream I did the other day. Knife out of martial arts. I had 21 likes on it, only one unlike. So that's very good like ratio. 1,000 views, 21 likes. One of the likes were my like. Okay, I like my own streams, obviously. Hit like on my own streams. But 21 likes kind of mine, and only one unlike on it. Okay, and it's quite on the street, so I have only one unlike on it. So now this it looks like it's somebody, like one person is subscribed to me. It's like as soon as I go live within minutes, they're spamming laughing emojis on it. It kind of looks like it's the same person. Quite pathetic. See, here we are, a lot of haters, spamming emojis. I'm gonna spam laughing emojis too, because I'm laughing at you, you loser. Pathetic coward. Or coward cyber stalking bully. Or a sick freak, weirdo bully coward. See, I'm not spamming it too now. I'm not hitting the laughing emoji too. See? Yeah, I can't even see which ones. If the guy is still spamming the laughing emoji, I can't even tell because I'm spamming it all the time. See, I'm hitting the laughing button because I'm laughing at the loser, coward, freak, weirdo, hater. Quite possibly a paid to cyber stalkers. It's actually people recruited and paid to harass me online in real life. Even Frank DeForno claims to be gang stalked, talking about gang stalking. I can't vouch for him as a TI. If he's really being gang stalked. He might be getting some kind of gang stalking, but not the type that I get. I don't think he gets the type that I get. So I figured out the problem. I got it to work. Now let's verify it's working now. Yeah. If he's really being gang stalked. He might be getting some kind of gang stalking, but not. So after some trial and error, I was able to fix it. So I was playing video games before, and sent an invite link as I do quite a lot of times to Edward the Trash Talker, and he joined, and he couldn't hear me, and I figured I had a problem. Tried to go live again, restarted my computer, doing this and that, and I went live again now to test. And initially it wasn't working. Played around with the settings, and I was able to fix the problem. So what I did was reset the permissions and then go to switch, and they had two mic sources. It's like this and that. So I reset the permissions and then switched the source. So now a lot of the haters that get online, they're paid to cyber stalk controls. Now, going through this gang stalking for many years, I've been improving despite all the cyber stalking hate, and I'm not a person who lives in insecurities. Okay, and the reason that people hate on me is because of insecurities. Meaning, look at people who target me for this program; they have a reason to be secure. A lot of them are ugly, sick freaks, low IQ, got nothing going for themselves. Of course, they're gonna hate on a person being this. There's multi-talented, handsome, have a high IQ than they, look better, has a better body. A lot of the stalkers, gang stalkers, they're out of shape, ugly. Okay, and most of the women have a high body count. It's like they're disgusting. Okay, uh, so a lot of the gang stalkers work for the program. They have reasons to be insecure because they have reason to be insecure. And a lot of times people are not happy with themselves, like they hate themselves. They have low self-esteem, insecurities, coupled with being toxic. They hate up people. So here's the point. I like this simple divide. It's like this painted gang stalker. So I do have haters that are just envious, constant people want to see being better than them. David Goggins talks about that, haters on the internet. People see somebody who's got the courage to be live streaming, which is a step above the average person, just having the courage to get on camera and show themselves to the world doing anything. And that it means you're better than a lot of people. That's how they feel, at least. Uh, if you have anything going for yourself, it's like you end up looking good on camera, sounding good, doing good. Whatever you're doing is something that's about baseline that will make a lot of people feel insecure. Like if you're masculine and you have the average man being feminine, insecure about his masculinity, see a guy who's masculine, doing masculine stuff on camera can make them feel insecure. So I'm not a person that has a lot of insecurities. Okay, I don't live out of insecurity. Every human has some amount of insecurity. There's nobody being 100% secure in all areas at all times. Okay, but I'm less insecure than the average person. Insecure is not really a problem. Meaning, it's like I don't know what look good. I'm a handsome guy, but it's not all I got going for myself. And I'm secure in myself. I don't have insecurity, and that's by what it's like. I end up wearing weird glasses at times. That notice how this makes me look weird. And I go live on camera this all the time. Apparently, I don't have insecurities about not looking that good on camera. See, because it's like consistently, I go live. It's like here I'm looking handsome. Put these on, which I like to wear, and it makes me look like 90% less handsome and 90% more weird. Okay. A lot of times, sometimes I go live. I got a toothpaste in here from and I don't go, oh, I'm about to go live. I see I gotta switch the shirt because it got toothpaste. I will lose bad fitting clothing. Uh, it's like I go live as is, bad lighting, good lighting. I don't have like insecurities about that. Okay. So, there's paid gang stalk controls. People recruited by the gang stalk control to cyber stalk me and target me. I'm the target of a secret prosecution book called Gang Stalk, which recruits people to stalk and harass me in real life and online and target me with covert bullying tactics and warfare. Meaning, these people are recruited to be so-called gang stalkers, target for this point online in real life. And online is similar to psychological warfare, cyber stalking, bullying, and stuff. And in real life, I might get put up to stalk and harass me, and this probably even targets you physically. And so a lot of the people targeting me with overt or covert aggression, they're gang stalkers. They work for the gang stalking program. And then of course I'm gonna have the run-of-the-mill internet haters to see somebody that makes them feel insecure. I kind of triggers their insecurities just by being who they are, shining as who they are. And I mean, for example, one thing that makes people insecure is I have the discipline to omit fasting. I have a six pack. I'm not fat like the average American is. Okay. I have a six pack abs, see? And people see a guy who's got six pack abs. A lot of people have body shaming insecurities about being obese. It's like they're not happy with the physique. And they see a guy who's got a great physique, a rare physique, in great shape. And then they see my lifestyle. It's like, oh, this guy that has a body, You understand? Like there are people. So there's some people are paid to hate on me. They get recruited, put up to target me. And there's some people that just from envy, being insecure and toxic, they're not part of targeting. They come across my streams, my uploads, and get triggered and insecure and start targeting. So why do some people feel insecure? Well, one of the things make me feel insecure is I got a six pack. I'm in great shape. It's like I look better than the average person in my face, my body. Um, and they see a guy who's in good shape. They come across my live stream and I'm exercising. I'm in shape. I'm not fat. A lot of people are fat, okay? And the average person has body shame insecurities where I feel comfortable with myself. Now, I do like to sometimes look my best. If I'm going to make a YouTube short to get extra views, I'm trying to look my best. I just say, it's like I like to do flexing and stuff. And one of the benefits of like putting a little bit of effort to look my best is I get good lighting and stuff. Uh, it's like extra views, okay? It helps me to go on social media and just also like that as an art form. It's like flexing and stuff. It's important. Now, I don't have insecurities. I spend a lot of time live streaming in bad lighting, which makes me look like 80% worse than I do, and not that well dressed, okay, and wearing sunglasses that make me look weird, some of them, and I just don't have enough insecurities to be like, oh, I'm looking weird on camera right now because I got my sunglasses. I can't see. It's like no. So I don't know what's the point. One of the things that make people feel insecure is like a lot of people are fat. Gregory said the average American is obese. So all you had to do to stand out in your fitness level is to not be fat, obese. And I'm definitely not fat. I'm ripped with a six pack at 36 years old, which puts me to be a fitness elite. Only less than 1%, 1 in 25,000 men above 35 have visible abs, like six pack abs. So I'm ripped with a six pack at 36. That's a lifetime daddy. And David Goggins has a quote about being uncommon amongst uncommon men. It says, be uncommon amongst uncommon men. Yeah, I believe like that. And just one of many ways I'm uncommon amongst uncommon men is uh, my physique. I'm in really good shape. It's like a lot of Swedes and Americans are fat, obese, and according to statistics, around 1 in 25,000 men have a six pack. Okay, about 35. I have a six pack at 36. So that's uncommon. What makes me uncommon amongst uncommon men? I mean, it's uncommon. It's a small group of people, uncommon men, above 35 that have visible abs. Okay, six pack, eight pack, whatever. What makes me uncommon amongst those is a lot of guys that have visible abs are on homotherapy, like boys. Okay, they're doing some kind of homotherapy, whereas me, I'm a lifetime man. As a matter of fact, let's look at the statistic because I started kind of second guessing myself after looking at that and kind of half-ass memorizing. So, is it 1 in 25,000 or was it 1 in 20,000? So let's do this. Six pack abs statistics in men. Here, let's look at this. Visible six-pack abs are incredibly rare, with only 8 to 10% of adult men possessing them. So adult men, they'll be 18 plus, okay? The rarity is highly age dependent. For example, it is estimated only 1 in 25,000 men over the age of 35 maintains a year-round visible six-pack. See, Mike Saha, see, year-round. Since getting on YouTube, I never not had a six-pack. Year-round, see. Achieving visible normal definition requires a dedicated combination of low body fat, genetics, and targeted muscle development. Body fat percentage. Key traits of men with visible abs. According to fitness data, the small subset of men who maintain visible abs year-round share common habits: nutrition, training, cardio. 0.04% of population. Yeah, I remember this too. 0.004% of men above 35 have six-pack abs. That makes me what? That makes me what? That makes me rare, aka uncommon. And what makes me uncommon amongst uncommon men having a six pack at 36 years old is that I'm a lifetime natural. So I do believe that a big chunk of the rare, okay, this like uncommon is rare, very rare for guys, for a man about 35, very rare for a man about 35 to have six pack abs. So that's uncommon. David Goggins called it. Be uncommon as uncommon man or work to become that way. Yeah, I'm uncommon as uncommon man in the positive. It's not like I'm uncommon in just how obese I am. It's like I'm in one of these TV shows where they have like Biggest Loser or something like this. It's like this guy is rarely obese. He's uncommonly fat. Okay, no, that would be a negative, see, but it's like uncommon and positive because the six pack that's a good thing. Okay, it indicates something about your health, your hormonal health, your mental health, your discipline, your character, um, and yeah, okay. So I'm uncommon as uncommon man. Only 1 in 25,000 men have six pack abs. About 35, 0.0004. Was it 0.0004 or another zero? I don't care. So let's see. I still had a tab up. 0.004, triple zero four. Okay, 0.004. So I'm uncommon as uncommon man. I have a six pack at 36. And what makes me uncommon amongst uncommon men? So men that have a six pack at about 35 are uncommon. Okay, very uncommon, very rare. What makes me uncommon amongst the uncommon is that I'm a natural, lifetime natural. And also that I have been training abs a lot. Okay. This is certain ab exercises I start doing maybe once or twice a month, like one set. So, okay. And it took me from a six pack to an eight pack. Okay. I started going to extra muscle about the six pack. So, uncommon is uncommon, man. I do believe that, and I had to look at statistics. I can guess that out of the small group of men about 35 that have six pack, how many percent are on TRT, HRT, or like behind the gym back alley voids? Okay. Like some kind of hormone. Okay. Meaning not being on a natural. Maybe it's 50. I won't be surprised if it's 50% of the uncommon men about 35 with six pack abs that are enhanced, so called, meaning that they're doing roids, they're doing either from a doctor, like back alley kind of. Do you understand? There's like guys that do roids without being prescribed by a doctor. I don't recommend doing that. Okay. Yeah, so I'd guesstimate that at least 50% of men about 35, the rare guy that has a six pack, is on hormones, like he's putting hormones into his body in one way or another. Putting stuff in his body, if there's tablets, pills, injections, whatever, how they do the roids, like put testosterone into the body. Yeah, I do believe that more than 50% believe, more precise, suspect. Okay, I reckon at least 50% of men about 35 with a six pack are on some kind of performance and it's not a natural. They're the opposite of a natty, a natural. Whereas me, I'm a lifetime natural. So, yeah, and obviously, just my profile picture shows my physique. So if people see my short show up, this is what makes people feel insecure and triggered. They feel I'm better than them. Like I'm look better, I got a better physique. A lot of people are insecure. They feel insecure about the physique, that they're fat and out of shape, and then they have belly, and they're not happy with the body. Okay, and they see a person having a better body, not fat, six pack, and then they see how the person lives. Oh, they can put the fork down. See, so it's like imagine these people are like, I'm fat, okay, and insecure about it. I'm not happy with my body. They're insecure about it. Like they have body shame. Okay, nobody has to shame them. They have body shame, but they kind of they're unhappy with their body. They don't like this beauty in this world of fitness, and they like it. It's like, oh, I'm like they're out of shape, they're unhappy with the physique. And they see a person like me having a good physique, and they see how I live my life. So it's like the other side, people are fat, unhappy with their physique. They're not as fit as I am. And they're unhappy with the physique, the lack of fitness. They're out of shape and kind of have a lot of fat. And then they have like the insecurity about being bad in the character, weak, see. Not only am I superior to them in my character, but physically. So they get triggered by that, see. They see me being in good shape and then OMAD fast in today's OMAD meal. Today's OMAD fast breaking meal, short. They see a guy who's in good shape, got a good body, the profile picture of the short upload. And then they see today's OMAD meal, hashtag 1 meal a day, see, fast breaking meal. So not only is like they see that this guy is superior to them physically, but in their character too. That because the person is fat and unhappy with it, might have gone like, well, I'd like to burn fat, but it's like I would have to exercise more and eat less. Like everybody knows if you eat less and exercise more, that helps you to burn fat. Okay. So because they're lazy, slothful, and weak in their character, they won't put in the work required, say. They won't put in the work required to get happy with the physique happier. So it boils down to seeing a person being superior. Like David Goggins says, constantly people want to see him being better than internet haters. They make people feel good about themselves when they're soft, lazy, out of shape. They make people feel like shit when they come from hell, go through hell, decide to fucking make it, understand? So basically, guy is fat, out of shape, unhappy, even a girl, they're unhappy about being fat and having a lot of belly fat and stuff. They see a MIKE SAHA short show up in the feed with the profile picture, okay? It's like my profile picture. See, we can pull it up here. It's similar to this, my YouTube profile picture. Okay. Now, and then that's like the profile picture. Somebody scrolling YouTube, you see a short drop. Today's OMAD fast breaking meal. Okay. And you see the picture. And then they see, oh, the guy eats 1 time per day. See? And they eat like 4+ times per day. Too much. And it's like they heard about fasting and stuff, and they know that if they would do that, they could lose weight. But they're too weak to do it. They don't have the character, the discipline to do it. Okay. So it's not by default either. It's like it's a bad character. It's not by default. Understand? It's not by default that if a guy is in worse shape than another guy, it's gonna make you hate. No, we talk about sin, envy, the jealousy. It's like envy. It's somebody who's wicked and evil. So they're not. It's like they're a bad person. I see people having things all the time. I can't relate. I don't have this like envy problem. A lot of people have insecurities and this toxic thing. Which like if I see, do you understand? So first of all, I've decoded this before. It's like a risk factor for being a hater and like going after people, cyberbullying, cyberstalking, attacking people without being paid to. It's just being insecure and wicked and evil person. Because it's not that it's like written into stone that it's impossible for you to see somebody has something good without hating them and wanting to attack them for it. Say, I mean, I open up Instagram all the time. I see posts like Conor McGregor or Ryan Garcia got a Rolex watch or Conor McGregor got a Ferrari or something like this, and I know that it's like that doesn't evoke a negative feeling in me, or like hating Conor McGregor. I'm like, F you, Conor, in the chat. Okay, one of the things that can piss me off is feel like I'm being robbed of success. But it's like, do you understand? It's like I see somebody like Scott Snitzer when he was on YouTube, not being cheated but being boosted by the poor because he was crazy toxic. Like people paying to have him have fake subscribers and posting comments. And then meanwhile it's like these people working to like share about my channel. And they understand people. So basically if I can tell you, I'm reminded of the fact that I'm cheated out of success because people are working to boost the competition and working to sabotage me, you understand? That can piss me off. It's like I'm all for competition, understand? But if I'm being cheated, I don't like that. So sometimes seeing somebody has some success in an area that I'm in, and it's like it can remind me that I'm being cheated. Do you understand? That it's like, yeah. So, but what is the point? My point is this: it's not that if somebody is fat or like out of shape, and you see a guy, if a person is not a handsome guy, and you see a guy is handsome, that the guy who's not as handsome is like doomed and bound to be like envy and be mad at the guy who's more handsome than he is and start hating on him. understand? Okay. I even saw this. There's a guy in a heretic church, and I play comedy at David Burson's church, and they're heretics. They teach a sinner's prayer and the reprobate heresy, but they teach that some people too far gone can get saved, which is born against the gospel because God's will is for lost people, hey, they need to get saved. Preach the gospel to so they can get saved. Now, there's some people don't need the gospel, they can't get saved by it, okay? Which is like a roundabout way and indirect way to attack the gospel. There's some people that Christ, the work doesn't take on them anymore, so for this. But where's the point? It wasn't enough somehow. It's heresy, it's heresy. I don't have to explain it. My point is this: it's not like if somebody sees somebody being better than them, looking better, doing better, that it's like they have no choice, like a natural law, but to start hating the person and want to go after them. Understand? See, it's not. I mean, it's like I mean, I've seen people that are kind of people I talk to that are kind of like a dad, and they had more of a dad bod, and it's like they've seen me shirtless, and I can tell they don't have this like little micro expression of like anger if they see my body. I don't know. I think it might be Robert Greene that talked about it. It's like pay attention to people. If you tell them they got details, like if you tell people that it's like you got a promotion or something like this, it can be like a micro expression, like a moment. Like, do you understand? If you have a friend, it can like expose like a hated friend. It's like if you kind of like you hang out with friends and go like, I got a promotion. You go, it's kind of like this, and they go, "Oh, I'm happy for you. That's good to hear." Something like this. Do you understand? It's like, and they're like, "Oh, that's good news." Understand? And it's like you don't want to overdo it. Understand? Because somebody can be like respond negative because they might be worried about losing their job, and they hear about you being more secure in your job. They can kind of remind about them worrying about losing their job, so they could be like be stressed about hearing that you got a job. It reminds them of their job that they've been worried about or something like this. Do you understand? So it's not you don't want to oversimplify things, okay? And be like, oh, if they look kind of stressed, if you tell them something, that means that they're a hater or something like this. There can be another reason. Maybe they've been worried about being laid off because the company's laying people off. They go like, I got locked into my job, I got a promotion. That kind of reminds them about their job insecurities. It doesn't have to be that they're angry at you. It can be that they're reminded of something they've been worried about their job. Okay, see, they don't want to be over simplistic. Now here's the point. There's people I can tell that they don't like hate me for being in better shape than them in some ways. Understand? There's like people that I've interacted with where I can tell they can see that I have a six pack. They're men that don't have a six pack, and I don't see that they're like that, like they're hating me or not liking me because I have less belly fat or something. It's like they start hating on me now. I understand. If they see my body, I have less belly fat. It's like I do understand. So it's like I know that by experience and research and knowing the Bible stuff that it's not that if somebody sees somebody else have something that they don't have, that's a good thing. That is like you have no choice at low gravity but to start hating the person want to hurt them because they're more smart than you or handsomer or in better shape. Okay. So it's people that have a degree of insecurity and then like a personality type of just being toxic and like a hater, or say just hating people having good. It's like a weak thing. Okay. So uh, yeah. So at least I got the rumble working here. And here's the thing too, rather hate on me, they could start taking my advice and look at how I live and what I do and learn from it. Okay. So basically, I have paid gangster controls put up to hate and attack me because I'm a total veto. So I'm a total program where it taught me mentally and physically in real life and psychological online. Okay. And so there's people are recruited and put up to harass me and cyberstalk me online. And then, of course, I'm gonna have around the mill haters, just a guy who's unhappy with his body, his insecure his masculinity, and he sees me on camera exercising with a good body, and not look like I'm insecure about it. And it just go less like, oh, that's good. You understand. They might feel feminine compared to me going, you're gay, you understand? So, uh, yeah. Now, here's the point. With all the hate and the gang stalking and the cyber stalking, my self esteem hasn't declined. I don't feel like my performance is the issue. I don't feel like I've got like where it's like I'm more kind of hampered by self-esteem problems now, years into the toiling. I've been growing despite the toiling and improving in my confidence, self-esteem, but it was that possible sometimes a little bit too less here and there. So I've improved as a person despite all the toiling. There's this like a thing like cute to say, grow through what you go to, grow through what you go through. Okay, so I gotta finish up. Let's go see if this the little disgusting freak hater is still spamming the laughing mode in the chat. I've been listening. No, it looks like maybe they got new. They felt like all the truth. Mike speak the truth about people like me. I can't take it anymore. So what happened? You start spamming the laughing emojis. Huh? So I guess I'll start hitting it. The laughing mode here. Because I'm laughing at sick freak losers like you, toxic, narcissistic people, narcissists, and the fine monkeys. They're just sick, freak, weirdo losers that have no life, understand? I'm here on camera looking good. I'm here on camera looking good and doing something. I'm a productive man. I spend hours a day producing content. See, then there's haters that are not producing content. You see the bottom of my content. They're hating on such a beta thing to do. It's such a loser thing to do. Okay. So, uh, I will say this: do hold your breath, waiting for me to like break down crying about you spamming laugh emojis so much. Hold your breath, waiting for that. Okay, start holding breath right now, and you start waiting for me to cry about you spamming laugh emojis in my chat. So I'm a total individual, and I've been taught about this gang stalker porn for more than a decade. So it's not all or nothing. See, the truth is that some people hate on me are not part of gang stalker. They weren't recruited and put up by somebody talking to them, go harass this guy, okay? Some people are, okay? So that it's not 100% one or the other. So there are people that are internet haters around the mill that see people doing stuff that makes them feel insecure, looking good, doing good, whatever. They choose insecurities and they're so sick and toxic that they like to just hurt people and try to harass people, make them feel bad. And then there's paid people. People are recruited and paid and put up to target harass me. But finish up this David Bursis things, kind of talk about my experience. I don't have this problem with like seeing people having sort of the high level and feeling envious about it. This is a guy I've been dealing with the church sometimes, Bureau the Sinner Spirit Heretics. And I noted once when like screen sharing and doing commentary on one of the videos, there's like the guy is a handsome guy, the guy who leads in, who's like holding the singing at the start with the guy, one of the guys, he's really handsome. He said he's like hunky, understand? He's like MIKE SAHA. And I gotta say I'm gay. I don't have to be gay but to tell if somebody's an attractive person or if they're super ugly. Just like if I can tell that this guy is fit and not fat, that doesn't mean that I'm gay, understand? But it's like they had a guy that I know it's like this guy is like a handsome guy, understand? And he seems to be enjoying now they're still wicked heretics. Now, they might be saved despite the sinner's prayer. Now still here's the point. Now, when I noticed that, it's like the guy's handsome guy, did I have a bad feeling when I saw this another guy who's got handsomeness in his role? Okay. They say, oh, this is a guy who's attractive on camera. He's handsome. And some women will be attracted to this guy. Do I feel like when I saw that, no, that this guy, do I feel when I look at Greg Doucette, who's an attractive man, but look at his videos? Do I get triggered by saying, wow, Greg Doucette, he's looking good? No. If I get triggered, it's by something that he does is to kind of push my buttons or lying about something. Do you understand? It's the behavior. The look doesn't trigger me. Understand? So it's like, yeah, it's an attractive guy. And by baseline, I don't. And the service is looking better on camera than I do sometimes because it's got the good lighting and everything. I'm just looking good on camera. I see myself when I'm not looking my best due to lighting and stuff. I just don't care. If I go look at Greg Accessories video, he might be looking a little bit better, understand? Uh, in that video. And I don't feel I'm mad about it, okay? I don't have Ferrari. If I go look at the Congress Instagram, seeing post a pic next to his Ferrari, I'm not going to have a bad feeling and be like, oh, it's got a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. I don't have one on this test. It's fuck Conor McGregor. I'm not that person. So it's not really in stone that if a person has something good that you might like to have, if you go like, hey, it wouldn't hurt, I could have it, doesn't mean that you had to hate him for it. So I might like to have a guy being able to edit my videos, like Gregory said has. Just sit on camera and talk. There's a tech whiz that edits my videos and make them like even more kind of entertaining. But I don't get like, oh, he's got an editor guy. I wish I had it. Now I had Gregory said got an editor or something like this. So yeah, but I gotta finish up. And this is a test stream and end up being a successful test stream and successfully solving the problem. This was a test stream to test if it was solved, and if not, if I could solve it while live. And I did. So at the start of the stream, there was a problem, I figured out how to do it. So basically what I did is play around, try this, click I can show you here some of the troubleshooting. I clicked here and then try to turn it on and off. I try to hit the hotkey, which I use sometimes. I mean, sometimes I play video games and I'm gonna go to the kitchen to a phone call, or I got a phone call and I'm gonna answer something like this. And I turn off the microphone. Or just if I'm gonna be taking a crap and it might be like noises from the bathroom, I'm not looking to have that in there. Do you understand? Or is it whatever? It's like this. It's certain times where there's no need for me to have the microphone on, and sometimes it can be kind of it's not good to have it on right now for different reasons. It might be I'm doing a phone call or something like this, call the bank or whatever, okay. Or so here's the point. Now I tried this after I always had a problem. It's like very the microphone is on and it's kind of clear. I do this sometimes to like test if the microphone is on or not. See, and like cross it out and then put it on again. Now that tells me it's on right now. See, and I couldn't get to work, so I had noticed that an audio problem when I had a guest on, and couldn't get it to work. Now, obviously, there's a button. Look down here where I can click this disable microphone. We're gonna make a continuous sound. Oh, okay. See, so that okay. So check. Okay, I turned it on. It's on. People can't hear me. So back down. Okay, the microphone hotkey where I can, without clicking this, I can turn off my microphone like this. See. Okay, so it's not turned off on the button and it's not turned off on my keyboard. And people still don't hear me. Click here, and it's like you could tell it was static. It wasn't like fluctuating that it's picking up sound. It's like, try these echo cancellation on and off. Did it make a difference? Eventually, I went to permissions and reset permissions. And then it got to the point where like select audio source. And I picked a different one. So yeah, whatever. The different things I was trying, playing around with it. One of them worked. So gotta finish up here on Mike Saha, and a lot of people have a problem with envy. Yeah, so your haters have been slacking, okay? Your haters have been slacking. It's like, where did the haters come? Maybe they got bored. Maybe they can tell some of these people that it's like he feeds off of the hate and just makes him have more success the more we hate on him. I don't know what the issue is there, but let's go look at the metrics, okay? Which are not really that boastworthy compared to the stars on YouTube. I can be a star without having the following of a star. But if you look at some recent stream here, this one has no likes on it yet and only one unlike. But if you scroll down a little bit, earlier today, 3 likes, and it's like always like it looks like it's just one person who's a paid gang soccer trolls got told subscribe to me and unlike everything. And if I go live, start spamming laughing emojis. Like, how lazy are you? So this one earlier today, and the laptop streams I don't get that many views on it. It's like the laptop video game streams and stuff like this. Not as much as when I go live on my phone, live streaming, doing stuff. Uh, Power supplements, 4 likes, one unlike. This training stream I did the other day, a martial arts entertainment stream. There's some jokes in there and a lot of training. It was entertainment. 21-3, okay. So it went after I said one, unless I misremembered, but it's like 21 likes, 3 unlikes. Okay, that's a very good like to unlike ratio. 21, 3 unlikes, 21 likes. What about this? Omit meal jokes, loser haters in the chat and more. 9 likes, only one unlike. What about this? 6-2. Okay. 7-3. Getting rid of my gang stocks, gonna be hit on extra much. So that's the point. What we do, making videos, what they do, hitting on us but never cross. Mike says the YouTube channel bitch on the balls. Okay. What we do, winning. What they're doing, hitting on us, but they never cross. Mike says the YouTube channel bitch on the balls. Okay. Yeah. There's like a song lyric for every occasion in life, I understand that kind of fits. So I gotta finish up here. And